Right. Hello, Beefy. Finally, because I spent 20 minutes and I hadn't pressed the record button. I'd spent take a photo. Right, start again. So, Beefy, my musical journey from way back then to now. I'm a bit older than you. I think quite a bit older than you. So there's stuff I want to talk about. Late 60s, early 70s, or late 60s. Preschool. Whatever somebody else was playing, I didn't get a choice. And it was mainly Radio 2. It's, to be honest, from then till now, hasn't changed. Only these days, it's where ex-Radio 1 DJs go out to pasture. And then we had FM radio come. That was what, late 70s. And then, yeah, just radio, until now. Let me see now. Very beginning of 2000, I met this woman. And Black British. We just see each other at weekends. So I used to pick her up on a Friday and take her to work on a Monday. And during the weekend, we'd have in the car or here one extra one. It was like, and I'd listened to it previously every now and again when I was flicking the dials. And it's all right, actually. I quite enjoyed it. Different music. I mean, I was aware, because my son's really into rap and hip hop with Drake, J Hus. Tupac is one of his biggest Jay-Z. So I, again, listened to pop stations. I was aware of it, but when all the music, it's like, oh. And then recently, well, no. The other one might be early, so it was Dotty on the way home. And then one day, I think, I don't know, late getting back, we did something. We'd been somewhere into London, hadn't we? Oh, I can't remember. It was Dotty, then we went on to Ace. It was like, Ace, yeah. And that just made me, excuse me, listen longer and listen around the day. And it's like, wow. And then we had the pandemic and other radio stations did it, but I wasn't listening to them. And one extra just got me through it. And then Dotty moved over, went on to other things. And now we've got NJ. And it's, yeah, and we've got to know each other. But also I've got to know other stuff. Soca, old school dancehall, new school dancehall. Battle of the mixes. I mean, today it was Usher. It was, oh, yeah, fire. And yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I listen to now. And on Saturday, I'm waiting for 2 LPs to be delivered because I did have 6 artists. I think it'll be 7 of the music I like that I'm really into now. But I'm not going to tell. Yeah, no spoilers here. So, have I done it? I don't think I have. This is my 3rd attempt because didn't. Anyway, so first 2 albums, because I can't remember which one. AC/DC for those about to rock, or Gillan Future Shock. I was into rock music when I was a kid. AC/DC from Australia, was all Australian until the lead singer, typical rock and roll death, got absolutely plastered, vomited, choked, died. Good singer, Bon Scott, is now led by Brian Johnson. Sorry. Yeah. Up until I had cassettes, and then I was beginning into vinyl. So I had Back in Black, which is the album before, and I bought this. And it's good. It's okay. bit more heavier than her previous stuff. And this album, like all their albums up until it, Robert John Mutt, now he's South African, so I think it's Lange or Langer, who incidentally was married to Shania Twain for 15 years or so. And then again, in the musical world, as today, back in the day, stuff we got onto tape, and then that's all digital. But you have all the tracks, so you need to mix it all together to create a master, which then goes off into the process of making vinyl. And this was mastered by Bob Ludwig, who, in the vinyl world, he mixes everything and it sounds good. Gillan, named after Ian Gillan. This is a gatefold cover. Here's the man. He's still got a good voice. He's probably pushing, he's well into his 70s at least. He was with Deep Purple. He might have been with Black Sabbath, I don't know. But definitely Deep Purple, but British rock, I suppose, like other people. Lots just egos. So this album came out. And it's sort of rock and rolly, a bit honky tonky. There's a sort of slowish ballad. Egos. It's the only album this lineup did. No, I know when I got this next record, my birthday, 83, 18, Jimi Hendrix. Had about a 6 or 7 month cycle from where we lived to the shop, well, into the town, Leamington. Sorry, because I've talked so much to not record myself, my voice is getting a bit croaky. So, All on the Watchtower, which was Bob Dylan, Foxy Lady, Purple Haze, Manic Depression, all written by Jimi Hendrix. He is fabulous because, well, like me, left-handed. Now, this was recorded at 67. And when I bought this, and I must admit, until about 2 or 3 months ago, I thought it was from 67. It wasn't. This record was made in 82. It's in mono rather than stereo. Again, late 60s, things weren't, not everything, it was into stereo. High-end stuff, which eventually I do classical stuff, the beginning of stereo, but that was mono. But it sounds brilliant. And this record actually, when I've bought new kit, I put this on because it's such a fabulous pressing that, yeah. A bit further on, a couple of months after 83, after my birthday in 83, sorry, juice bottles over there. Height of the Cold War, the threat, or a bit like today, is some madman going to press the button? This is Pink Floyd, The Final Cut. Again, a gatefold album. Pink Floyd, okay, they started off in the 80s. I think we're a four-piece. David Gilmour, Nick Mason, Roger Waters, and Syd Barrett. But Syd left or died, I'm not particularly sure. Roger Waters, by this, it's a requiem for the post-war dream by Roger Waters. And it's just about how pretty shitty life would be if there was nuclear war. And there's one song on here called Two Suns in the Sunset. And it's this guy. He's driving home and let me see. In my rear view mirror is the sun. It's going on. And suddenly there's two suns appear because obviously a bomb's being dropped. And there's some lines in there when the moment when the brake locks and you hit a truck and you'll never see their faces, never hear their voices. And those two lines, you won't see their voice, they won't see their faces, won't hear their voices. You hear kids playing and laughing, and that's what it was like. Shit, nuclear war. No, yeah. In the vinyl world, also Pink Floyd, along with the Beatles and other people, they wet themselves. It's okay. There's some good Pink Floyd tracks, but there's other stuff. So that's that bit. So on Saturday, I'm waiting for 2 albums to come. I was talking about 6, but it'll be 7. No particular order. I've made some notes rather than just doing it, no editing, and hope for the best, and actually pressing the record button, which often helps. Oh, yeah, right. I'm now going to stop the record button and let it do its stuff, and then hopefully it'll be up and you can have a look at it. Anyway, one extra's on in the background. I shall turn that up. I'll have a drink of water. If you like this, please tell me about me, Beefy. Spread the word. Saturday or Sunday when I do it, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be, it's going to be a good one. Like I described, thank you for watching. This is Bish. Stop wittering on. Move the mouse over the button and hit stop. Peace.